Okay, welcome. Namaste. Thank you all for joining us today. Once again, we're going to be doing a lot of standing balance poses today. So we're going to start with some warm up on our feet for sure today. I'm just going to check. I just saw a couple notes that came in. Hold on. Yes, indeed. If you get any problems with the stream, just try to refresh your browser and try again. Thanks again for joining us. Let's get into the Ba Cheng Gong. So please start with your feet about hip width apart. And we'll start by looking to the right, come on the balls of the feet. And forward. Looking left, come up. Center. And right. Center. And left. Back to center. Keeping the heels down, look up. Center, look down. Center, up. Center, down. Back to center, now leaning the head to the right. Then leaning the head to the left. Then head again to the right, this time chin up a bit. Chin down a bit. Back to center, now lean the head to the left. Chin up a bit. Chin down a bit. Back to the center, half circles with the head. Side to side, front half, bottom half of the circle. And back to center, take your thumbs, please, in a light fist. And roll the shoulders back. And then forward. Fingertips to the collarbone, roll the elbows forward. And then back. And release the arms and shifting and lifting. Back to the center, big arm circles now. And back. Thumbs in the light fist, elbows out, circling at the elbow joint. Place the fingers, wrist rolls. Other way. And some waves. Reverse. And rub the palms. Hands to kidneys. Take the hips around. Other way. And back to center. Shifting to your left foot. Right leg comes across, opens out. Then in. Other leg out. Inwards. And heels together, toes together. Rub the palms. Then bend the knees. Rub the knees. Then take them around. Then the other way. And standing up. Ankle rotations. Other way. Other foot. Other way. And heels together. Feet angled out. Lift the toes, relax the arms, gently twist side to side. Back to center, heels out, feet parallel hip width. Bend the knees, drop the tailbone, rock gently forward and back, keeping the feet flat. Back to the center. From here, inhale, lift the heels up, arms to horizontal, then exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, back up, and then heels down, arms down. Two more. Heels up, bend the knees, straighten the legs, heels down. One more. Lift one leg, then the other. And finally, elephant legs its trunk. And back to the center. Now I've loosened everything up, so we're going to shake it out. With a jump, shake it all out. One more time. And shake it all out. All right. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, we're going to be doing a lot of balance poses today. I recommend a block because we're going to be doing a few things standing on a block because it helps us to work on our balance. So if you can find a block, that's great. You can also do it just without standing on a block. It's just easier. So feel free to do that. Use a block if you have one. We're going to start today in a mountain pose. That can be hip width or up to feet together, depending on your comfort. And just grounding in mountain pose. Now we're going to take the mountain and start to spiral out. So taking it around as if you're kind of moving like fingers moving and slowly getting bigger spiral. Notice the muscles being stimulated, activated in the feet. Other way. Good. And coming back to the center. Standing in mountain pose. Turn your toes in slightly. And see if you can come up onto the balls of the feet. Just balancing on the balls of the feet. Relax all the things that don't need to be working, especially your face, jaw. And then bending the knees, arms forward, just like we did earlier. This time we're holding it. And hands to the thighs, straighten the legs, come forward into flat back. And then bend the knees and ragdoll forward. All right, the fingertips down. Send your left leg way back on your mat. Maybe coming up onto your thigh. Take your arms out to the side. See if you can twist to the right. This is an option to make a very challenging twisted lunge balance. Then left hand down. Right hand's naturally reaching up already. And lower your back knee. From here, you gotta bring your hand on your thigh, gentle twist, or back to grab your foot, gentle twist. And unwind from there, hop back leg forward, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, right leg back, and now you're in a low left lunge. And up onto the thigh. Arms out if you can, twisting left if possible. And right hand down, left hand's naturally going to reach up. Lowering the back knee. And you got the left hand on the left thigh, or reach back for the right foot. And slowly releasing from there. Hop the back leg forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Turn the legs, inhale. Sweep wide and up. Exhale. Stay. Okay, now if you have a block, please grab it. We're going to stand on a block with the left foot. If you don't have a block, or you prefer not to use one, just stand on your left foot on the floor. It's a little bit harder to keep your hips flat if you're on the floor for this exercise, just standing and balancing. Let the right leg really relax and release out of the socket. Then you might increase the movement in the leg just to challenge your balance a little bit. And then from there, see if you can come right into tree pose. Or if you prefer it, you could step down and then come into it. Just be careful if you're standing up on a block, especially foam blocks. They're less stable. Let's try the other side. First, balancing a little bit, getting a bit of a sway. And then when you're ready, coming up into a tree pose or stepping down and coming into one. Okay, good. Slowly releasing down from there. Move the block out of your way. Find your way towards the top of the mat for sun salutation A. Starting in mountain pose, of course. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step, walk, or jump back. You go right to downward dog or through the vinyasa. And into downward dog. Just walk the dog here if you like. And then bring the knees down, come to all fours. Next, we're coming into tiger pose. Now, tiger pose, we normally do right leg, left arm. But if you want to challenge your balance today, take a little wider stance. And we're going to do same side lift. So shifting to the left, right leg's going back, right arm is going forward. It's pretty tricky. Feel free to do the regular version if you want. Want to take it even further, reach up. And then coming back down. Other side, tiger. Again, you could do opposites or to challenge yourself, same side, left arm, left leg. Maybe even reaching up. And then back down. And come to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And firm legs, inhale, coming up. Exhale. Namaste. Okay. Now you might benefit from some blocks. Oh, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. First, let's take a wide stance here. Nice and wide. Press the outside edges of the feet. Now turn your left toes in and the right toes out. Reaching the arms up. Coming into warrior number 2. And right forearm down, left arm over top. Extended side angle pose. Length from your back leg coming up. Right toes in, left toes out, arms up, tone the back leg, arms wide. Warrior two. Left forearm down, right arm over top. And anchor from the back leg coming up. Left toes in, interlace behind you. Roll shoulders back with the chest and tilting forward, leading with the heart. You can stay in flat back, or you can round forward, draw your arms over top. And strong legs, tuck the tailbone. Coming in, bring the heels in, interlace, turn the palms forward, and knees wide, arms up for goddess pose. There's a post in front of you. Inhale, grab the top of it. Exhale, press it down to solid ground. Good, pressing up. Hands just above the knees. Press the weight of the upper body into the legs. Maybe shifting a bit side to side. Maybe a shoulder forward too. And sitting nice and low. Shifting, if you like, side to side. Or just sitting in a nice low goddess pose. Back to center. Hands forward, heels out, sit back, wide-legged downward dog. If you want to go deeper, hands in and deeper forward fold. And pressing up, you might bring your feet in, tuck the tailbone, and come up to standing. Feet in. Let's shake it out a little bit. Take a break if you need one. Get a sip of water. And if you're using blocks, find your blocks. Place them on the front left corner of your mat. And we're going to bring the right foot forward. Sorry. Front right corner of the mat, my bad. First, we're going into a triangle pose. So arms up, tone the legs, then reach forward, bring the hand down into the support of the block. Triangle pose. And if you're using a block, grab it, come up, bend your front leg, reach forward about a foot and a half, step up onto the right foot, standing balance, reaching up with the left hand. And reverse cartwheel out, coming up to standing. Let's change that setup. Other side of the mat. Left foot forward, right leg way back, long stance, wide stance, arms up, tone the legs, reach forward and down, triangle pose. Anchor from your back leg, draw yourself up. Now bend your front leg, reach forward and a bit to the left, step up onto the left foot, reach up with the right hand. And reverse cartwheel out, back up to standing. Right. Clear the mat, and towards the top of the mat. You might want to have your blocks handy near the top of your mat for this Sun Salutation B series. Let's start in chair pose. Bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold over to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands down, step, walker, jump back. Upper push-up position. You could go right to downward dog or through a vinyasa, like so. And once you're in down dog, feet a little closer together, please take your right leg up and over. Swing that leg all the way forward. Turn your back heel down. Inhale, rising up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg, bring your hands to your hips, roll the shoulders back. Begin with your heart tilt forward. Hips stay square to the front. Inhale, coming back up. Bend the front leg, hands in airplane wing position. Lean forward, step up into airplane or warrior three. And hands down, step back. You could go right to downward dog or through vinyasa as you prefer. Once you're in downward dog, please take feet together a little closer, left leg up and over. And swing that leg all the way forward. Turn the back heel down. Inhale, rising up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg, hands to the hips, leading with the heart, tilts forward, hips square to the front. Inhale, come back up, bend the front leg a bit, hands in airplane wing position, step, slide or hop up on the left foot, an airplane or warrior three. And hands down, foot back. You can go right to downward dog or through vinyasa. And bend the knees, look forward, step walker, jump to top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And firm legs, inhale. Oh, came out wrong. Bend the knees, reach up. Then exhale, straighten the legs. Palms to the heart. Okay, shake it out. Okay. Okay, standing balance, shifting to your left foot, catch hold of the right. Now either keep hold of your shin or take it out to the side, or catch hold of your big toe or foot and take it out to the side. And release, stepping down, shifting to your right foot, hugging the left shin. You can take it out to the side and just hold here, or catch hold of your toe or foot and take the leg out. And slowly stepping down from there. Going into flying pigeon, bending the knees, shifting to the left foot. Right leg comes across and opens out. Sitting back, hinging forward in the hips. Maybe coming a little lower. Maybe even hands down if you want to go that far, or to a block. Good, come back up to standing, stepping down. Once again, bend the knees, shift to the right foot. Left leg comes up. Opening out, sitting back, hinging forward. And come back up to standing. Stop, shake it out a bit. Let's just go right into downward dog. And from downward dog into regular pigeon. So right leg forward, pigeon pose. Squaring to the front. Right or bowing. Okay, let's find the other side forward. Right leg back, left leg forward. Hips square to the front. Right or bowing. And then coming back, downward dog, and into malasana, garland pose. Some of you might like crow pose for a moment. Or you could stay in malasana or scoot right ahead to navasana, boat, which is next. Setting up for boat, we want our 3 points to balance on right off. It's hip, the tailbone and the sits bones. Control behind the hamstring, extending arms. Chest lifted. Feet up. Arms forward. Maybe legs forward if you want to work harder. And coming down, flats the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Gobblers. You could stay here in regular cobblers, or you could come forward, or you can come forward into this balanced position on the balls of the feet. Okay, and then sitting back, get hold of your big toes, and the feet forward, or your feet wide, Upavishta Konasana. And then into Upavishta Konasana. Stand nice and tall. Hinge forward as much as you can without rounding. And then from here, bring the feet together. Either have the hands beside the hips, in the lap, or behind you. Either way, sit up tall or lift up. Engage your core, engage the pelvic floor. And then come back down. Now from here, take the feet flat. Shift forward. Now this is just a different way of getting into bridge pose, but feet flat, hip width apart, feet parallel. Sit forward against your heels without sliding back. Lie back, bend the elbows. Press the back of the elbows into the floor. Then lift up. And if you want to work with a bit of balance, you could take one little leg up. Try not to let your hips drop. Other side if you're trying that. Back down. And slowly lowering the hips down to the floor. Hug your knees in. And taking the feet back down to the floor. Take your right leg across the left, externally rotating. Reach inside the loop or thread the needle. Now, if you don't like letting your head go back, you can keep it tucked in. You can also use a yoga block. And releasing there, right foot down, left foot across, opening wide, thread the needle. And feet back down to the floor. Remove any block under the head. Shift your hips to the right. Extend your left leg. Right foot is gently on the left knee or so. Right arm out. Left hand grabs the right leg and draws it over into a gentle twist. Look to the right if it's comfortable to complete the twist in your head and your neck. Come back to the center. Shift the hips over to the left. Extend the right. Left foot gently on the right knee. Left arm out. Take the leg over to the right. Look left. And then coming back to the center, hugging the knees in once again, but this time with the knees wide. Get you hold of your ankles or feet. Happy baby. Or you could do plow pose if you're so inclined. You could stay longer here, or when you're ready, come into legs up. Viparita Karani. If you have a block, you could add that. If you have a wall, you could add that. Let's take 10 to 15 deep breaths here. Now, whenever you're ready, you can come into Shavasana. Final relaxation position. And if you like, you can stay after for a meditation. But for now, let's take a few minutes of deep relaxation. This is possibly the most important part of the practice. It's definitely an integral and beneficial part. So take at least a couple minutes in this pose. You have the legs straight if it's comfortable, or the low back support knee bent position needs to get her feet wide. Roll the shoulders down the back, chin lightly tucked, tailbone tucked down. Take a few conscious deep breaths, extending the exhalations, and then slowly come into natural rest, relaxation breathing. We'll go for just a few minutes. Okay, now please continue in your Shavasana, or if you'd like to join me in a meditation, this is a good meditation to pair with a yoga practice where you've done a lot of balance work, because balance work can be a bit destabilizing. And your body's constantly seeking groundedness. So this is a great meditation to give you that sense of groundedness. So find a comfortable seated posture. It can be done also in Shavasana, lying flat, if you want to stay there longer. For this meditation, we work with the breath. So start to bring your awareness to your breath. Have the breath be natural, normal. In and out of the nose. We're going to add in a mantra or just words of affirmation with the breath. In this meditation, it's the meditation of the mountain, it's called. So as you breathe in, just silently to yourself say, I am a mountain. Breathing out, I am solid. Breathing in, I'm a mountain. Breathing out, I am solid. And really get a sense what it is to be like a mountain. Mountains like an iceberg. You see the tip, but there's so much more below the surface. So feel that groundedness, that as if you have deep roots into the earth. Breathing in, I'm a mountain. Breathing out, I'm solid. Now, if you like, you can shorten the mantra. So as you breathe in, just say mountain. And as you breathe out, solid. Okay, now feel free to continue meditating in this way for as long as you like, or you could start wrapping it up at this point. Thank you all for joining us for our practice today. I was thinking maybe we could do some shout outs. If you have anything you'd like to say to everyone in the class, I know we all miss practicing with one another. I miss you all very much. And I can't wait to see you all again and practice with you all again. If you have a particular shout out, anything you want to say to everyone, please send me that message and I'd be happy to share it with everyone so we can stay connected in another way. If you have any questions about your yoga practice, I got plenty of time. I'm happy to help out and give you some advice if you want it. So please feel free to message me if you like anytime. Thank you all. See you again next time. Take care. Keep practicing. Namaste.